YouTube, what's going on? Kevin the Tech Ninja, and today I have a very special unboxing for you. This is from Skullcandy, and this is the Push Active. This is a pair of wireless earbuds that are made to be for active people. If you're out here working out, you're out here putting up some weights, you're running on track, you're playing sports, and you want to have a nice pair of earbuds that can keep up with you for a decent price. These are $80, and you can pick them up at Target, from Skullcandy, at Best Buy, and everything like that. So let's take a look at some of the features on the box. Okay, so it does have hands-free voice control, so you can talk to your assistant. You got 44 hours of battery life. You have access to the Skullcandy app, which will allow you to update the earbuds and do other things, and we'll talk about that shortly. It is sweat resistant, so if you are working out, you don't have to worry about the sweat getting in the earbuds and causing problems. And also you can find your earbuds with Tile, so it has a built-in Tile tracker. So if you go lose your earbuds somewhere, you can use Tile to help you find your earbuds. Let's go ahead and take a look inside the box. So inside the box here, we have a little card, and this says, let's get started. So we need to install the app. We'll go ahead and take care of that now. Okay, while this app installs, we'll go ahead and take a look at the hardware. So here are the buds in this little plastic housing. Let's go ahead and open it up. So I do like this case, number one. I wouldn't say it's the smallest case around, but it's a decent size. I do like the little skull right here on the front, which I think is kind of cool. Open it up, and here are the buds. As you can see, they have this little hook design, which I like. The hook design will allow it to go over the ear, so when you're working out, they're not gonna pop out and things like that. A lot of times with earbuds, if you don't have that hook and you're very active, they may pop out, or you may lose that fit to hear that good sound. So the hook is really, really nice. I like this orange color inside. Shout out to Hey Mark L. He would love this orange color. And then you have the little orange accents to kind of match it too. Okay, the front of the case has the LED indicators letting you know the battery life. So you can see that we have 3 out of 4 battery life. Let's go ahead and set this down and take a look. What else we got in this box? Got a bunch of goodies in here. So we have extra ear tips. We have smaller and we have larger, and installed is going to be the medium ear tips. So we do have ear tips that it comes with. And then we have our USB-C cable right here. Okay, so to pair this up, it's very simple. We'll go ahead and open our case, and then we'll go into our Bluetooth settings, and we can see right here we have the Push Active. Okay, we are now connected, and then we'll go ahead and launch our app. And then we go into the app the very first time. It wants to kind of walk you through the device. So now we're selecting it. It found our headset, which was really easy to do. And in here we have a ton of different things in the application. We're not going to dive into everything too much, but I do want to talk about one of the features that I really like, and that has to be the equalizer. Okay, so with the equalizer, you can determine how you want it to sound. Obviously, if you're listening to music, you can keep it on music, but you can go to podcasts or movie, or even custom, where you can customize your EQ levels. Now, if you know what you're doing in here, you can kind of play around and find the perfect settings that are good for you, but I'm just gonna stick to music. And then we have the stay aware mode, which is the same thing as like transparency mode. So when you're wearing them, you can then hear your surroundings. So if you're going for a run and you still wanna hear cars and things like that, you can turn that on. And then here we have additional settings, additional options you can do. So button settings, so you can determine what the buttons do when you press them on the earbud. So for example, you can have it like adjust the volume up and down, switch songs, or even go into Spotify. Take a photo. You can even have it take a photo. So if you take the camera out and you tap the earbud, it will take a photo for you. There's even a share audio feature. So if you know someone that has Skull IQ earbuds as well, you can share audio. Then you have access to Spotify Tap, which basically is quick access to Spotify with your voice. And then we have Find with Tile. Well, this will allow you to find your device. So if you lose your earbuds, you can then use the Tile feature built into it to help you find where they are. Well, obviously in this video, I'm not gonna be able to test that all the way, but that is a feature baked in, which is much needed. As we know, people lose these things all the time, and being able to find it using Tile is huge. I will have to hand it to Skullcandy. This app is very smooth, it's very featured focused. So we talked about the voice feature called Skull IQ, and that is the voice activation feature. So it is very simple. I can just say, hey Skullcandy, previous. Hey Skullcandy, previous. Hey Skullcandy, next. Hey Skullcandy, pause. Hey Skullcandy, volume up. Hey Skullcandy, volume down. So this app is really cool. That is really dope. But let's go ahead and put these earbuds in, and let's give it a listen. So I will say putting these on is just a very simple way. Like I said before, it does have these hooks. So with these hooks, it makes it easy. You put it in your ear and then you turn it. That's how you kind of lock it in. So you put it in your ear and then you hook it and turn. So this is a very snug fit, as you can see. All right, these things are not going anywhere at all. Shaking my head, doing this. Yeah, they didn't budge at all. And these are actually pretty comfortable too. So these are not noise canceling earbuds. They are noise isolating earbuds. So it does seal my ear and I don't hear a ton of outside sound. Like if somebody were to walk down these steps, I probably would not hear them. But once again, I can go into the stay aware mode, and the stay aware mode, I can now hear more things. I can hear my voice. I can actually hear my refrigerator that is over here running, and I can hear a lot of things. It's using the microphones built into the earbuds to amplify the sound so you can hear things. So we're gonna hop over to Spotify. I'm gonna listen to a couple of songs that I know very well, and I'm gonna give you some opinions. Okay, so I just got done listening to a variety of different music, from R&B to electric to Hamilton. Yeah, I like Hamilton. So I do have to tell you that these earbuds are definitely geared to active people. And the reason I say that because they're very tuned to be heavy on the bass and heavy on the highs, which is absolutely not a bad thing because that's how I like to listen to music, especially when working out. I kind of want that booming sound and so when listening to something more vocal heavy like Hamilton, I think in the EQs I would probably bring the bass down a little bit, bring the highs down, and kind of bump the mids. The mids will kind of get lost in the mix, which isn't a bad thing, but being able to go into the EQs and make those adjustments is really nice. So you can go ahead and make the adjustments so the Hamilton does sound nice. But when I put on hip hop music, that's basically what I listen to when working out, these sounded really good. The bass was really smooth, but at the same time, it did rattle my ear in a good way. Like when I cranked it up, it sounded really good. The highs were really good. So I was able to hear that even when it was very loud. So I was actually really happy and impressed with the sound quality. For $80, the sound quality on these are really, really good. And I'm actually impressed with them. It doesn't have noise canceling, and that's why the price can be $80, because if you add noise canceling to anything, that price does go up significantly. But they do isolate your ears really well. And these ear tips are also very generic. So if you do want to get like a third-party ear tip, you can definitely do that. But I think these ear tips are relatively fine for what they are. So I do have to hand it to Skullcandy on these earbuds. The company Skullcandy has matured over the years, and I think for 80 bucks, these are really solid. They have great bass response, 44 hours of battery life when you include the case, but you can get through a week's worth of workouts without a problem without using the case at all. And these are just absolutely solid. I have no problems at all recommending these. And I think they sound pretty cool, and I like the app can allow you to push out updates. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. My name is Kevin the Tech Ninja, and these are the Skullcandy Push Active. If you like this type of content, make sure you hit subscribe, hit like, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.